Tier 4 is check crack. Yo, Freddie na wutie. Sikasɛm program and yɛde brɛ wo no. Ka kyerɛ onua bi sɛ ɔnka nkyerɛ ne nua bi na yɛde ɛhyehyɛ so a no. Na yɛmfa nhyehyɛ so a no. Yo, I'm say yɛatwɛn akyɛ kakra by sɛneɛ ɛsiɛ no yɛde start here no. Na yɛwɔ topic strong koraa ma yɛ topic na ne diversification. What is it and how to apply it? Diversification. What it is and how to apply it. May I apologize if you move and check kakra. Last week so na yɛnya sore throat kakra yɛntimi wohwɛ koraa na ɛwom kakra na yɛntimi ɛmiti no. Na yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛayɛ nneɛma anka wɔ sɛ last week yɛ nyinaa yɛakeka nyinaa bom ne yɛayɛ ne nyinaa. Nti yɛtwɛn ho aba yɛbaeɛ na yɛde ba abɛhyɛ so. Nti ka kyerɛ obi onua bi na ɔno nso nka kyerɛ obi sɛ sikasɛm program no ɛnɛ ɛba so a no. Yeah, Brasco. Are you ready? Okay. Yo, it's for Patrick Buffy again. In ba mama kuna do abekensa be my insurance stock na fee ya start every all. Yo, mama with me start.
Pacham damase, and then you may say here. And the bibi kakra bi na menemo bechena. And only a effects of pressure. It kind ka pressure ho asem ka. Said the city and the deba. And then the is so I pressure ho. Pressure a bit near my being health condition. That is, it may a severe headache or journey or flatulence as the migraine and also it be so resulting in anxiety, depression. So my depressed, I feel so anxious. na ye effect ni bi nti enema bi wo ho a ebetimi asisi ho ekwan. Pressure no so timi ma ebi mo take decisions a mo nyɛ adwen sɛ mo betake. Ebi a wɔho sɛ na adamfo bi akɔtɔ car bi anaasɛ wakɔtɔ atare bi. Ne sikasɛm ɛnyɛ nsi pii nso so no. Ɛnam sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔno so show off ɛkyerɛ n'adamfo no sɛ o me nso so me wɔ bi nti no. Na ɔde pressure akɔtɔ. Afei ɛkyerɛ no na ɔtua ka ɛne saa nneɛma nketenkete no nyinaa. Pressure so betumi ama obi da onda. Ɛfiri sɛ either sɛ ne ka dɔɔso anaa n'adwendwen adɔɔso. Nti no nneɛma nketenkete bi nyinaa yɛ effect of pressure nti no. Yɛhwɛ ɛkwan a ɛfa so de ba na sɛ yɛbɛtumi asi ho ano kwan a ɛbɛboa yɛn to help us grow healthy and then also healthy mentally. Ti wei ni bibi kakra me ne mo kyerɛ damase.
Yo, yɛda ase bebree. Pressure bibi bi a yɛ na ɛha adwene bebree. Yɛda ase ɛna ne pressure yɛ a ɔde ma yɛn. Yɛnyina yɛ making sure sɛ yɛmfa unnecessary pressure into yɛn ho, especially the ones that yɛbɛtumi avoid it. Your friends say financial pressure in the for no reason, just to catch up with the Joneses. That's great. Thank you so much. You another topic here, diversification, what it is and how to apply it. What it is and how to apply it. Diversification. Bibia here be brave. Bibia in them say word na very intimidating word. Your body na intimidating because of that word nekeke. But enye sa to send the no. Yena yamana ye your body na I say enye bibia just obi say we PED and sign who say also tears na bibisa. Yemfa ne say diversification I be say wako to say bia yenya bia wako buffet na say kwa buffet na aduane bebre ho no nti say chicken kwan na wope na say wope beef aka ho ultimate chicken way beef way salad way no aka ni na abo the same thing you be apply to yemfa say your investment portfolio and the idea ni na no see diversify ni na no but say they make no word ni very intimidating. Yetidina na asi ihwehwe when say hwehwe sa you know so they make a diversification now. The good thing is one of the basic principle of investment, because we invest here now we say we invest in now give back yana a hard drink a crab because we all say and yama when it comes to finance economics this animal and the must call through the from this animal bibia say we na shade bekuma and they have in the Bible crack and say Ecclesiastes 11 or maybe or say you make sure say may invest your friends in 7 ventures 8 it say I know say staying we say if you put all your eggs in one basket say your TVS here you try to be invested you try to be your finances say they will say kind of intimate transfer near can say no kwana or baby at yakukuri bibia nyane gu baby back pesa example you make example because say wonipa mienu na se moye you fan say omoye adwuma na say omoye adwuma na say baako income every one source na baako income so free 2 or 3 say the income free one source will lose na adwuma the income no eko but the 2 or 3 no will lose baako kra baako so sana diversification etie into the money nye bibi bibri any mu bibri ho no mo fi say is something beyond us as a medium nye ho diversification yes o di as be as we see kan kwa na ho no de woko in say you try near the reduce your investment risk near the reduce no so I'm saying Alex Champo real estate first agent grew a very good was I make a credit say the reason why we say even yes, invest was stocks and I say mutual funds and I know it be a dime or how bit me a boy was animal. I did take good stability and invest all those things. No, so say, oh, Hannah was that's what invest with them were good because that means that if I would seek with just traditional investment like just stocks next time was just spreading because usually when things are happening and near my fat dan ho be man akofo anas be man akosoro no yes near man at the same time be a stocks kosoro anas e man akofo almost sometimes will be a global pandemic it may happen to be a COVID happen yeah you know if you are it may be other sometimes be a financial institution be it may be a kind the other one there but most of the time no sometimes it be happen with hanoma and time can have the it's you know those are the things that ebetimi aye ni ebetimi di aye diversify ye niama ti yehwe the friend saying diversification yehwe things that ebetimi ade basically no there are so many things when it comes to say ye diversify your friends say asset aye ebetimi aye just to pick a few and also pick common ones in common kakra ya tidiana bisano classify your mutual funds, your single stocks, bonds, exchange trade funds, which is the ETFs and the index fund and the real estate. You say you will be broad very used to real estate and stocks and single stocks, but yes, starting free real estate. Why didn't you kind of say? When I'm facing you, less or harm so cool. You didn't you kind of see be a diversify yourself a war real estate. Here say I don't know. I will say first of all, a BBA in now here be here baby or didn't Tibeto. We here baby at Tibeto. It is a rent and I be signing rent. But at the same time, no, a good say wow on here. Because at the end, if I say rent today, I say wow, only a good because one, social most people that finances a cost row, no, most of them no more fee, and if you no build a petit more and a boa momo or your friends music same a page kakra, because rent here, pay scano nina ma a co-renter, your friend saying, property owner, no. But if you have your own house, rent an condo, townhome, so rent here, your friend say, as a will rent it to yourself. So if you're making payment, apart from the interest, also the taxes near them, the principal, no, so now will reduce, no. If that money comes to you, and then you know, in say, house a baby appreciate in value. So as time goes on, then also cost through. It is one of the things a bit me boy I might spread your wings financially and say see a bit me to house if I mention we won't see and I will see the also but I would do that point now to a good because now no will be any a shared stock exchange then it will be a separate frame. And the house is one of the things that are good. If you must invest in single stocks, it is a be a water company back up the stocks near the which may invest in by and a mutual fund. Mutual fund a group of your friends saying a group of people more investing in, and that's a group of mutual more investing in a friend say mutual fund manager be most mutual funds no is being managed by it's a fund manager or manage most of them. Index fund mostly is similar to your friends mutual funds, but and only is being passively because passively I say mostly automated you should any manager be or manages our fund no the ETFs so similar to that, but the only difference is the ETFs there any single stocks anytime they are ultimate trading back and forth. Mutual funds there just at the end of the trading day and sun I'll be here. So these are the common ones. Bonds so yeah BBB are mostly very fixed ones, and yet to say your friend is saying no a very fixed interest na was that for a period of time the maturity date be after that no then so be jana say be abesa another one a different. So all these investments or risk in this case risk investment be a CT be and risk but to be able to spread your wings a little bit so that those risks will be minimizing them. That's the whole idea of a friend saying it's a bit diversifying. Nti nye bibi ehu saa omo ka na ona ehu say just with the PhD and I say a degree in finance and as business and what you say. So that's the whole thing about it. Nti yehwe say na ekwa ebefa so a ebetimi aye saa diversification no. You start a free your 401k and or 3OB. The entire you go see a best start free when they say usually this is where we are investing, right? You start to see invest here. The good thing is usually if you work with a company now provided 403, 401, and that's a 403B now. A good so best start here free. Now I'll give the reasons why. But let me explain what 401k and that's a 403B is. Both are same thing. 401k and 401k a BBB a employees retirement fund. We are Juma company no retirement no more no my say when you Juma won't mean course or 401k. It's employee sponsored retirement fund. Independent your friends saying in companies yes the government and as a non-profit the same thing 403B. It's the same thing, difference be any the same thing. The only difference the 403B in non-profit and that's all me the counties and abibisa and the government also 576 or something military for TSP those things mostly the same thing. Until you start from there, the reason why it's so good to start from the 401k is one, when you start investing that you use 401k, amount tax defer, you save taxes on it. The taxes that you save on wow, Emma, say right now, one tax defer when you're tax, so that means say tax and that's a woman with taxable income. It is they make it 40,000. Now me invest 4,000. It me invest 4,000. I will make 401k more. That means say 60,000. I make it, and you also better me tax. You better me tax every 56,000 because remember my invest 4,000 already. So the whole idea means say the taxable income not be before. And yet tax free tax defer. The same thing at here. Omuni for us why we independent contractor, we so many things. We are which is 10 and 9 those things now. Also with the same thing. But what the only difference is say you do not have that your friend is saying. The good thing about 401k is say apart from say taxable when you be our taxable income reduce a amount most companies almost all the companies a amount match it's so good that is free money nipa bebree enye 401k so mo adwuma mo nya insurance they are losing on those things now. It be a 5%, 4%, 3%, it be up to be 8%. Sometimes it be a very, very good free money. But if you don't do the 401k now, you don't get that much. Me mama phone convincing any new success can. And I say you go cry sacro on shehokra. Nothing so when you invest was animal them. The 401k it be a wine, not eating one. It reduce tax at the same time, so in your match. So we individual contractors say they make an answer 10 and 9 would the traditional IRA, which is similar to the 401k. And also at the same way in your tax defer. only difference 401k or company no and no yet ye be a street as an account. But this year, which we are one out to me all file taxes and an other. And your Roth IRA. The Roth IRA a tax after tax money. And only there you tax already as an idiot too. The difference between the Roth IRA and 401k is the Roths a tax before contribution. 401k contribution before after tax. It grow tax free. 401k you pay your taxes, a tax defer, you pay your taxes when you are withdrawing. These days there's 401k Roth also, which is also very good. If you're not a very, very high income, now company 401k Roth, just focus on just that. But usually, which very, very high, you want your taxable income so above from because you in your bracket it's 140. Sometimes you spread it between two. I would say you do 10 401k and maybe 5. I'm talking percentage. Now, wow, letting a year flow. So these are where the best at here because yes, I money now. Yeah, the whole idea of say diversify your income, your friends investments, no, you per se grow. Now at the same time, you being wise, also making more money. Now you're wise, but the taxes need to be that's where we start from. Now you start to free honoma. Then no, I feel with the so you need the gumuvia. You just start to see investing for 1k. Now, no. You say investment, you say bucket. You see cartoon. What the two movie I was still investing with the ton near my what they hear was what they told. If you bet try say you bet ton near maybe a bebo and at the same time you try near ton near ma diversify different things any the same thing. Now see be happen to the other one so on. Higher number for TSD say university of 401k man so you no 401k most of the time no unlike first now one modi two man and one investment right now no also will choose the idea of person on it. There are so many ways I bet me but I classify 4 things be I bet me a toy bet me a boy which amount for be brave nipa be brave use to most people use to a boy then a person share near come one set into one a growth and income. Into the spread your income in 4 ways, and as you spread your investment, no, now diversify investment, growth and income. This fund, no, a large stocks from large companies established. Remember, stocks, any mutual fund difference, we say stock, a BBB, may to 1 pay, be a may to say be Amazon 1 pay. The reason why say mutual fund a very good and that index a very good at change just single stocks no and they say would you see can now question to say what is hot right now if I say Tesla and I had to be a Tesla let me cook see can na me share Tesla more that's a Tesla eba for more and the meba but at the same time you will be a comprise of about all Tesla and Nissan mutual fund comprised of big companies. What's our name? What did they channel? It's yeah, Toby BBA growth and income. The growth and income type near big companies are over 10 billion. It's your mutual fund are comprised of all those things together. It be 80 and it be 50 of those companies, big ones, Amazon, Walmart, friends saying Home Depot, those big ones need their shame. In that situation, say bako kra efole of anase bako nye adwuma and then bako so ye adwuma and say be ye adwuma say even 10 crack from 10 so the standard what it is a time no so more be also make say one make it standard you from here the for fresh into all the time no these are big companies from large cap companies over 10 billion. Wunya enwa that's the same near the spread sika no se be because it only different from other ones. So these are the companies, big companies are earning now. In this sort of the two piece, no. The only difference between the stocks and say if you buy all this piece now, even though it goes up, a core up, good, but usually no, you don't get the exact for the difference of the single stocks, no. But so single stocks no so and also no, I say you are gambling because BBA bet me see. They will 100,000 in now to Tesla. Tesla for my own echo. But me kukuru 100,000 I'm the now to growth and income fund beer. Who the big so Tesla kwa Walmart and koi. Walmart kwa Depot koi. Unless there's a general thing be say be at the market, bear market beer need na form. And only a different and no crown store a be a good chain. So you don't take all your money and put it in one basket. It's here the 25%. It's here first me invest in $100 every month. With the $25, I better this account growth and income. $25 in their total growth and income. Let's say we are moving on. Growth and income 25. And also no companies are almost stabilized that. I know so big so there be a no send a Facebook and that's a send a Walmart is so dear and ya dear beba from that. I quite remember say and say in 2001 in May when you see there's a company called Enron. Enron was one of the biggest energy company and who be any say from that. So it make form. Emma a cycle for finances be. So many what we say big companies are need to make from that. In him cry say in CS in net CSD. CS was at a pointer. Now when the trajectory equal and I was near equal now. There was no way say CS come to see cry into CSD. The projection on the CS now it was so big, it was so promising. Say any CS about Kofumana baby say by naming what happened to CS. It's like I said at this time this company and baby identity last year kwakushi. You don't do that because yes a bit me akufom so a the over kofom they usually want more wash. The first one they return your growth and income. These are large companies. It's called large cap funds. And these are big companies are in very stable companies are when we saw it may be $100 I invest every month to with the 25 and here the next one. The next one so you better growth. The growth funds now are stocks are those a group of companies are I feel more establish back in there. Usually making more interest and you make more money than the growth, no, your growth and income. No? Why? Even though this stage, service companies almost establish well, no, I feel almost 19 years. These are mostly tech companies. Most companies need to be why tech companies. It won't say tech companies they always start to see a booming, say making more money. It's honestly you good. And when you mid-sized companies, it may be $25 but mid-sized companies. Mid-sized company, to say those electrical friends say technical friends say tech companies here by to say Uber money those things left or mono international a group of companies which will be come together for like maybe 50 of that group companies or my stable kakra drew usually between 2 billion and 10 billion. The first one is above 10 billion and we need between 2 and 10 billion. So the $25 so to me diversify see can be echo. It usually is BBC not says house for more stabilizing promotiba we need a be by. These are, like I said, also making more money. They make a lot of money. Things are going on well with them. But more established and I say we need to say the first the big company, which is the large cap companies or large cap funds. No, these are mid cap funds. No, they are aggressive. Now the next one, I'm going to be 25 so at all. Aggressive growth. Aggressive growth is more of startup companies. So startup companies now ebano. Let me make you example hano. Say in 1994, so what the $1,000 to Apple. By this time, 2024, at that money, I make you 1.3 million. $1,000. So why am I saying that? I'm saying that because of the startup companies. Most of the time, I want to be one at the BB starting. In Tibu, no be so investing or honor. Not the last. I'm off the entire make us more for share BB. No more compare. Most of the last year could discount because of the Kugu startup company be so by the time. Be a entity baby a drew, and it's can be brave. At the same time, so the $1,000 a share to say big fund companies, and that's what we invested was stock bisa will be about 11,000. Look at the difference. But here's the catch: the startup companies, 90% of them don't even hit it. That means 10 companies be one pay in the Timiko baby. But you don't want to gambling with your money. And I say retirement and investment be aware. Even though that side is good, no, the possibility said that company no bit me and I say bit me through about 1:10. It's in that side near side be a very, very, very risky. Say we don't share on. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. I know say sometimes people who to say they make an also you better 25%. Remember, $100 in invest a month. Every month be invested 25 or large cap companies, which are the big companies. In Home Depot, those places. No. The next one, a mid-size, 25 for all. Now the next one, aggressive, another 25, 75. Aggressive growth. No, say they make a startup. They're very aggressive. I want to change the tuning now, but the possibility said those places no and go anywhere no are very high because 90% of the companies are almost starting in Tiomun Campo. If sanity there, 90% of these startup companies no and you're diabetes. So we put 25% over there too. You see, we're spreading the whole the Biamanako. Now our next one, a international fund. International fund. Why are we doing international fund? International fund companies be so US and US companies. So you're investing in all the things they're making now, mostly in US companies. But international fund in US company, but these are good companies, very good companies are mostly use so many right? You use so many remember a bit said Toyota, a bit said BMW, Mercedes, all those are international companies. They might have manufacturers or US and Abibisa, but only international companies. It's those companies are any US companies who invested 25%. It's most likely say economy be break it down to US. International companies, international, countries, other countries, they might not experience the same thing. So it's good. It makes sense to be invested. When so you're 25. When you're patriotic, cannot be biasa. Say we just investment options are wow with me. Then you invest 25% also in international. So now you every month that's how you bet me. Right. We go across the other also kinds of companies are maybe these companies are international as foreign companies, but they are very, very good companies, very, very solid, very, very stable companies are also betting me abua. Times are US companies and as the US economy is suffering. These companies almost suffer most of the time, almost different stand. They might not make more money to say the US companies they make, because they say they make names now, international companies names now also. Kakrebi few ones need Nima make as a Tiomudin, US, but the other ones no, mostly this is the stage but it's still good because all diversify your whole thing. It is the Biako from Krana, it still have this standing. So we must conform, you still have your 75 so standing. So it's very good to even make sure say yeah diversify. So from housing all the way to this. So we of course why do you have to even invest in uh, stocks and stock in the stock exchange and abibisa? Remember they also say if you invest in the stock exchange, you are buying a piece of the economy. See, in the economy is because one, first of all, you patronize the economy, you buy stuff, you use stuff. And if you are buying pizza, most likely, you are buying from a company, and I say, company be aware investing in already. So it's a piece of the economy and our water. It is good to invest in those things now, but so you have to diversify, you have to spread it a little bit. Don't put it in one side, na BBC and watch. Most of the times, you just had enough. You diversify, you na ejato. Right. The next step, say mutual fund versus the other ones. No, like I was saying, the mutual funds are being managed by fund managers. They are being managed by fund managers. So the difference is usually mutual funds, the fees, number one thing, fees no, what it is one share sometimes fees maybe on more lose more. By steady, say usually if you're investing by yourself, you really know what you're doing. And yes, I usually know I had so bit me cry. I must kind of because there are so many things you have to buy, and you have to know the history. You have to know the rate IBI for the past 100 years, 20 years, and now when this inception of that company and those things now you have to know. It's not say we more one man will jam this way, but still I was so tears these days. A BB or see who's animal. What's the channel? Go on social media, meaning say my videos be brave, Patrick Buffy, YouTube channel, Patrick Buffy, my fan to one, Okohonoma, Ubenya, so many things are my year. To me, your friend is saying, wait me a share from that, Patrick Buffy. Yeah, wait me a quality bit me a share sign money in every honor. Yeah, just Patrick Buffy, YouTube, honor. And you have to know those things. This is just my name together, a YouTube channel, Albitimania. So we need to understand the whole thing. Yes, will be just like that. Also, at least what here the air cost. It's fund manager no on manage the whole way into the fees. Index fund mostly passively managed. Most of them are not being managed by fund managers. Say they make an and also have to really know what you are doing. But fund managers, so manager these days, no, bet me I be on my fees name you too much. No, the team person stress work can say community the type usually if you have to pay to do something and we don't. But steady just say if you are investing and you're doing it yourself, and that the idea if I say we'll be investing in 1.5 no, say will be a buawa putting about 3 point something. So the difference is so huge. So if you are paying something on your back, what you have to do is you have to stay away from the percentage fees. These days there are a lot of for instance, companies they will just go with flat rates. Maybe the whole year. Maybe I'm time I'm here, be nani pano ayamame. Sebe oberi do balance them this animal for the whole year or 2 or 3 times. Or share me nyama for be about 350 and no year chance be percentage wise. No, the percentage wise, the more will pay a difference. Then you are paying more. So stay away from that. There are so many ways. It's good. Same can be a index fund. You don't have to pay any fees or ETFs, you don't have to do but that's one disadvantage. But usually when you're doing for retirement, you have to make sure say will be solid. On us will be a oshema, and now you really know what you're doing. Will be aware is something ready. Then you find now yes and when Sanya when you saw person ya obi almost na say we nya bed yet me ayet say me kan no enye omo money scan kwan na diversify even what 10,000 crowd team diversify no na aye kama 2,000 2,000 say make and say co mutual a year for a mutual fund where between an index and so between most of mutual funds are the same as indexing and more ETF this animal. Now between those things in but stay away from percentage fees. Between a flat rate in a year. Me say me a flat rate or person manage your fund, my person yes, and now person manages those things now a flat rate. If you are twice a year or 3 times a year and every quarter, it depends on any BCI amount. So stay away from that, but usually make sure say you will be if we need more because it may be a mescano a cost. So share said you make obia the obia 1.5 no say be power ultimate 1.3.4. So you see the difference is very huge. The difference is very huge. Yeah, it's good. So bet me you be a man aboa no yes money now rather than say obey away. You know, say the could break a crabby ye bar na ya bar be finish it. You know, you be trying waba ye bar be finish. Yo, tie for your baby me boy Patrick Buffy, I Life Radio and out tie Sikasem and Yede Bro no. Yo, me takwa so na menchia emi adon boche. Thank you for joining. Yabuache and Phil and Chroma. Muna edamasi mo joining in and thank you all. The mentimi amomudi mo fancheme. So or comment or bibia contribution obitim dia tum and also obitim dia to chat no na yina ya discuss. Yo and topic very short. You know, yen che ho bebre. Diversification, what it is and how to apply for it. What it is and how to apply for it. Yo. Yɛnka biribi kakra mfa yɛ 401k ho. Yɛnim sɛ yɛmu bebree hɔ nom a yɛntumi nyɛ 401k, or reason being say we have too much going out of us. We have too much we have too much in debt. We do not have the leverage between the kakra to 401k. Yes, I need you one bro. You try see between me saa nneɛma no nyinaa firi hɔ no. Yana tough say ɛka bebree wɔ hɔnom na wobɛtumi invest. Obi wɔ nom a nso obi wɔ situation mu ofi so yɛ na wohwɛ nyɛ yie. It doesn't matter what situation bi a wɔn biara no, if you really want to get out of those situations a wobɛtumi. Yeah, meka sɛ we get in touch with us a wobɛtumi aboa. We specialize in getting people out of debt and also help you to change your family tree. Make sure say as much as we can, you between the scar at home. Because they are free money apart from the way to the match they also know. You must say scanning na kokwa, which it doesn't make sense. A free the amount was meant pay. But all because say because we have to pay more. We are buying houses that we can afford. So we have monthly mortgage more than 25% of our mortgage, your friends saying our mortgage, which is so high. We have so much going on our cars also. We are paying for cars. You pay mortgage, you pay car, you student loan, you pay at the end, no, scanning in be infensio. No, so if we are spending so much on our pasta, it's so hard to get something to invest for your future. And try as much as you be reduce start those things in let me boy and invest more. So the next time I can risk, you manage risk. Maybe I'm a casas and has say you manage risk. Risk the insurance buying. The whole idea of insurance is to replace the things that we can pay or we can afford or are so costly when it happens to us. One, auto insurance. Auto insurance is almost compulsory or all the 50 states. The next one, health insurance. In here health or CCTV. Okay, most bankruptcies are auto insurance. Your friends saying health insurance number one. Two, disability, both short and long term disability insurance. Mostly in your free adjustment. Very cheap. People are $4, $3, $10, and you auto outside them or Jumamawa, I will be a bit me about. And your friends saying long term care. Usually no 60 or more, and I here only 60 or here. There were life insurance or dependent on conform or ma or yere or kunu our show more dear here will be here sad and be to here term insurance. I bet me a wow ama be sad. That's the whole idea. Those are the things that here and I hear umbrella insurance. If your net worth is more than 500 corner, you are want to try so to umbrella insurance. Umbrella insurance cover all the insurance because insurance also a limit. Insurance no, if you have 25,000, they cover up to that point now. Umbrella insurance it comes in. I say gap insurance, car gap insurance, it comes in that very helpful. So we need all these insurance. Say between a boy any risk be able to and between manage risks, especially the life insurance. You know, so start when we're talking of life insurance, we're talking of your debt. But life insurance bit me abua ama would you not being there and I say we're free mukrano or family they will be mourning you, not also mourning how they will be paying for their living and they will be paying for the staff. What was saying you talk about 10 to 12 years of your income make 50,000, me here about 5 to 600,000. Why? Because we know that if we invested that money now, 50,000 I make it every year. That money is going to make me to take care of or manage my home whilst I'm not there. So you need that also between a boy. So I mean, I was here ton people yes of it life insurance not to 50,000. 50,000 won't go far, especially more corona idea won't go far. I believe say if insurance or something, say we need when you know from why you don't need it. Unless it be a person talk now the more they are fine. But basically it's to take care of them. Na when you was between a bomb almost school and be on person could be so these are things that here a bit me a boy because bobra na Sunny we did a distract we buy a hospital that is coming from your pocket. When you say yeah, like tax will be to me invest the crown will be to me a save. So you make sure that all these are put in place. A bit me a boy and me move on. So and the topic never be and maybe in tem kakra. The topic never be next week we have something different for us. I bit me a way. Making sure that you spend wisely, save intentionally, and give generously. Your boy Patrick Buffy. See you.